Welcome back to the morning show. My coffee's full and hot. Thank you again, Mountain Grind Coffee, right here in Cooper Creek Square. We got 20 shops and restaurants. Big thanks to Cooper Creek Square for hosting us here in their space. This is your one-stop shop. You can park for free, go skiing, come back for happy hour, have dinner, buy your souvenirs, you name it, we got it. Hanging out with Mary Ann, who's here representing Pet Pals. And Mary Ann brought a special friend who is crawling around here somewhere. His name's Radium, and he's, what color do you call that?
He's just an orange tiger.
I call it Garfield, but
yes.
He's an orange tiger crawling around. So he'll jump on the show, and we'll talk more about him when he chooses. But you wear a few hats in town. So you're working with Pet Pals because you are an animal control officer.
Correct. We work together. Pet Pals helps fund the spaying and neutering of all the shelter animals, and they help out the citizens of Grand County if they can't afford to spay and neuter or medical needs of their animals.
And so animals such as Radium here, sometimes they get found, just abandoned.
Correct. Radium was a stray from Radium, and no one claimed him. So after 5 days, we put him up for adoption. He does get fixed in all the shots. All of our animals are fixed in.
And he's currently a resident of the shelter.
He is a current resident. He's been there for a month or so, just hasn't found the right home, but yeah, he is looking for his forever home.
All right.
So it's a $75 adoption fee for cats, $80 for dogs.
And that covers, that's going to cover the spay, the neuter, the shots.
And the shots. So it's pretty much
it's like a free adoption, and then you get everything done included in the
Exactly,
package.
because a lot of times people are like, oh, I got a free dog, or cat, and then they go get it fixed, and it's like $200 or something. So
how many animals might be residents of the shelter at any given time?
Usually dogs range from 6 to 8 dogs, and cats, we can have up to 20 or so plus.
Really?
Yeah. It's a lot of times in the winter we have more cats because people are not wanting them out in the weather, so they bring it to us.
They're so low maintenance compared to a dog. It's incredible.
They are. But so yeah, we pretty much have a full house.
So you obviously got to feed the pets. You got to give them shots. You got to spay and neuter. Is this tax dollars? How are we paying for all this?
Well, pretty much it's Pet Pals helping us out.
So Pet Pals is a huge, it's a great relationship to have. They're a nonprofit locally.
Exactly. Pet Pals, without Pet Pals, there'd probably be more population because, again, every animal that leaves our shelter gets fixed, and our
won't be bringing in another litter of 8 to replace them.
Exactly. That is so true. And again, they help all the citizens of Grand County too. Our primary thing is locals. It's helping them out.
We have a huge animal lover population up here. Yes. Everyone's got a dog or a cat or a something.
Or 5.
Sometimes I think we have more pets than kids. People up here don't have kids; they have pets, and it's their core family members. And so I'm guessing you get a lot of support from locals, just from adoption standpoints. And
we do, and we have a lot of volunteers who come walk the dogs, brush the cats, just socialize. And we're always looking for more volunteers because the more people realize that we're here for the helping of the animals as opposed to just going out and, about going with complaints and all that. We want a good rapport with the public.
And we have such a traveling population. I don't know, the ski area ends. A lot of people like to take that beach vacation. Some people think they can't have an animal. Well, if you can't have an animal, you can always go take a dog for a walk or get to know any of these animals, kind of make their lives better while they're in transition. And
that's true, exactly true.
So if I'm looking for a new cat or something, do you have a website I go on and can peek? Or how?
We do. It's gcpetpals.org.
So gcpetpals.org, and you can kind of cruise.
Exactly.
Who's currently in house and needs a home, and
correct. And the one thing we do is we always do a 3-week trial, so that way if the animal gets along with your other animals, or if you're allergic, or stuff like that. So we always want it to be the best fit for the person and for the animal.
All right, Mary Ann. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to see if we can wrestle up Radium here, and if he'll chat for us for a moment.
Okay.
And when we come back, we'll also talk a little bit about fundraising and some of the things that we can do to help Pet Pals as well, because they do such a wonderful service for our animals locally. We'll be back in a moment. Once again, hanging out with Mary Ann with Pet Pals, and we'll be back shortly. Could you say the website one more time?
It's www.gcpetpals.org.
We'll be back.